There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Caicedo.
Garnacho. Lovely bit of skill. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Caicedo.
Fernandes.
Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. And it's played forward. That's Dembele. Now it's Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
And it's Palmer. Nuno Mendes.
Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. And here's Dembele. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Fernandes. Caicedo.
And here's Garnacho.
Palmer. Caicedo.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Garnacho.
Fofana. Cucurella. Fofana driven forward. And that's a throw-in.
Caicedo. And it's James.
James.
Fernandes.
Shapes to shoot! Just sails past the upright.
João Pedro, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Palmer.
João Pedro. And the ball's come loose here. James, played in. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Chalobah.
Aim forwards.
Caicedo.
Forwards and with intent.
That looks a cracking ball.
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Kvaratskhelia. Went to Doué.
Clearance is short.
Fernandes. James. Palmer.
João Pedro.
Sabani.
Marquinhos.
Kvaratskhelia.
Over to the left.
Barcola.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a nicely shaped ball.
And the shot!
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, great shot! And it shoots! Oh, they could be caught out here.
Doué.
Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. João Neves.
Hakimi. Doué is onto it in a flash. Palmer. Garnacho. Cucurella. Dembele. Zabani. Hakimi. Zabani.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kvaratskhelia.
João Neves shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz aim forwards. James is there and he can get that clear.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Barcola. Barcola's cross.
Corner. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Garnacho
Herring after the ball here.
dealt with nicely by the defence. Fofana. Caicedo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kvaratskhelia.
Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred.
Nuno Mendes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Garnacho. Caicedo. Garnacho.
Garnacho forwards and with intent.
Oh, it's played into the area. Nuno Mendes. Barcola chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fernandes. João Pedro. Fernandes. And it's played in. That has been knocked clear. In again. And it's hoisted clear. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Garnacho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Calmly anticipates. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fernandes. Palmer. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Here's Barcola. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcola. Barcola! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Fernandes. Cucurella. Garnacho. Over the line, and it is a corner. Fernandes moves short, played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Fofana. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fernandes. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fernandes with the short one. He's having a shot! And he shoots! Kvaratskhelia is there, and he can get that clear. Fofana. Fernandes. João Pedro. Oh, can he finish? And he's done it! breakthrough strike! What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Paris Saint-Germain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
And it's Palmer. Palmer! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Fabian Ruiz. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chalobah gently done. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Zabani. Moved on forwards. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. Paris Saint-Germain already required to chase the game. And it's played forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Goes for the shot! Zabani looks to the other side. Defending was strong and firm. Zabani aim forwards. Now it's Dembele. Garnacho. Caicedo. Played out wide. Played back in. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Doué has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Throw it. Fofana. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes. Now here's the delivery. James. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Now it's Pedro. Real chance!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Barcola gently done. Cucurella can get it clear. João Neves is the guilty party there. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Marquinhos with the clearance, and the shot!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Garnacho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Sabani, and he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. And that's a good intervention. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fofana. Garnacho. Fofana. Dembele. Palmer. Garnacho. And he has been fouled there. That's been easily repelled. Oh, the ball's come loose here. This might spell danger. That's been won straight back. And it's Palmer. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. Doué, and it's lofted through here. Fernandes. First quarter of an hour gone. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Kvaratskhelia steaming on goalwards.
Big chance!
And he's there to clear it. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And straight into the wall. And it's Mendes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield.
Beating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cucurella have it back and can go again. Garnacho. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes. Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he's overshot the green. Garnacho. Caicedo. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's James. Barcola does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fernandez. Cucurella. Caicedo. Up towards the front line. Palmer. Oh, that's a nice ball. Hakimi gets it away. Cucurella crosses. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. Fernandez. Nuno Mendes. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. James cuts it out. Caicedo. Fofana forwards and with intent. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tries to cut back. The most accurate pass. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's neat. Doué's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer can get it clear. Fernandes. Very nicely done. He's in plenty of space here. Zabani attempts a clearance. Barcola. What's Dembele? Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Zabani aim forwards. It's a little off target. Caicedo played out to the left flank. Doué. Crossfield, changing the point of attack. Doué. And here's Dembele. James. Fofana. Caicedo. Oh, this looks sharp. He's onto it in a flash. Zabani gently done. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Hakimi. Garnacho. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Correa, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. Fernandes. James, hoisted in. That has been knocked clear. João Neves.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Nicely
here.
worked. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Now it's João Pedro. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
João Pedro really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Barcola. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Saban. João Neves. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Fernandes. Chalobah. Fernandes. It's an inviting looking ball that. Doué. Fabian Ruiz, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Barcola. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Garnacho gets over and intercepts.
But that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caresses it through. That looks a good ball through. That has been cut short. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Caicedo, aim forwards. It's Palmer. Palmer, spread out to the left. Marquinhos. Towards the other side. Palmer. Palmer!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Garnacho's gone backward here. Now who's going to be first to this? Garnacho is flagged offside. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Marquinhos. Caicedo laid out to the left flank. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Doué. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Hakimi. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Tries a shot! Garnacho. Doué makes the interception. It's a good run down the right. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Sanchez claims it safe hands. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. And it's Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fofana can get it clear. Mendes. Now it's Barcola. João Neves. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fernandes. Do have a chance to counter here. Sabani does really well there, strong defending. That is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Garnacho. Well, they could break here. It's Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandes set up one goal so far. And here's Palmer. forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fofana forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now what about a counter-attack? Barcola. It's Mendes. Bruno Mendes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Mendes tries a cross. Corner given. And it's been taken short. Hakimi. And he welcomes it in. It's anyone's ball now. João Pedro. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia shoots! And that was very necessary. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. This interception, his positioning was spot on. João Pedro. James. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. Chalobah. That's a look and plays it forward. Palmer. 15 minutes till half-time. Zabani tries to clear. Palmer. Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, well measured. Now it's Barcola. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Hakimi plays it in. Shapes to shoot! Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Can he spark a counter here? Nice physical challenge. Barcola. Here's Barcola. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Play on the left-hand side here. Garnacho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Garnacho. Can he deliver? Toma. Now it's Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! Cucurella gets good distance on it. And it's Hakimi. Mendes. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. He's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for it! Oh, it's come loose! Mendes closing in on goal, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Caicedo. Cucurella. It's a lovely deep pass. João Neves. Next Dembele. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia laid out to the left flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
Mendes has got himself a free kick. Pedro, James, Chalobah, James, and it's played forward. Caicedo. He's got away. Garnacho puts the ball in. Palmer. Barcola. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chalobah. Hakimi. Skelia. João Neves. Great position here. And he's straight offside. Sanchez sends that a long way. It's really well cleared. Fofana. Caicedo. Fofana, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Skelia. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos aim forwards. Fofana. Paris Saint-Germain, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Barcola played with finesse. And they've got rid. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. That is a brilliant interception. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Moved on forwards. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Garnacho. Caicedo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a bit special. Now without reply. Well,
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's played forward. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. No way through, so back it... Chance, surely! Another save.
Kvaratskhelia really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And here's Garnacho. It's run loose here. Barcola. And it's Dembele. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a good ball. He's beaten the last man. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. Dembele. There are a few waiting for it. Dembele's cross. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mendes. Hit into the middle. Overhit and out of play. Fofana. Garnacho. Fofana, nicely aimed pass. Doué. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. He's onto it in a flash. Palmer. João Pedro. Marquinhos, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. João Neves, too strong for his opponent there. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani. Zabani chooses to go cross-field, and it's Mendes. Chance here to counter. Zabani makes the interception. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Doué. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is a little undercooked. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dembele finds himself offside. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Cucurella with the clearance. Cucurella, gently done. João Neves. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Decent hit and on target. Fofana. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Garnacho. Fernandes. Fernandes shifted upfield. And it's been given away. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Palmer. Chance for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Palmer cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And it's played forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Barcola. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Kvaratskhelia really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Fofana. Doué done delicately. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hakimi. That's very neat. And here's Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the right. Cross from Hakimi. Palmer. James, forwards and with intent. Palmer, spread out to the left. Garnacho. Have it back, and can go again. João Neves, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandes, moved on forwards. James, that's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. quality ball. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. Fernandes. Caicedo. Sabani. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Fofana gets it clear. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have Kvaratskhelia! James, aim forwards. Could move up a gear here. Fernandes wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? Calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. It's Dembele! That comes as a mighty relief. Chalobah. Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. A heavy challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's Doué. Dembele. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. Fofana. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Dembele. Doué. Ambitious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Paris Saint-Germain have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
James. Well, that's well seen too. João Pedro. Palmer. Palmer!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Barcola. And it's 2-A. Kvaratskhelia and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia is offering.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. James. And he's picked out the run. We expected better, and so did he. Caicedo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Kvaratskhelia. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes. And it's James. Garnacho. Now it's Palmer. Proves too strong. Things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chalobah. Palmer. Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. Chalobah gets it away. That's a corner kick. Caicedo attempts a clearance. Doué. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Mendes. And he thumps it clear. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's João Pedro. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fernandes. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fofana. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. That's been won straight back. Hakimi. Sabani. Kvaratskhelia. And now the breakaway. João Pedro thinks one through. And that has been cleared. Doué forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Pedro. Sabani. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Oh, good-looking ball. James. Palmer. João Pedro. Garnacho. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandes. Chalobah. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. João Neves. Over to the left. Produces a cross. Fofana with the clearance. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, just skips past his man. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Skelia. Hakimi, gently done. Now it's Barcola. Fernandes. Caicedo. Garnacho. He's having a look round. João Pedro. Oh, it's come loose. Skelia. Hakimi. Doué. Hakimi. Sabani. Aim forwards. Cleared away. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. João Neves. Marquinhos. Doué. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Neves gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a good ball through. Chance here to counter. Skelia. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. And the finish! They've played it short. Dembele. It's Fabian Ruiz. Cleared without complication. It's gone for a throw-in. Garnacho tries looking up for options on the left. Garnacho. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Doué, now he's off and running. Cucurella. Fernandes. James, looking understandably energised after his goal. Fernandes moved on forwards. That has been cut short. He's through here, and here's the chance to counter. Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, and it's Doué. Hakimi. Looking to break at pace. Fofana. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella shifted upfield. João Neves. Savani. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chalobah. Caicedo. Fofana, forwards and with intent. João Neves. Barcola. Caicedo cuts it out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fofana. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandes. And it's played forward, and he's picked out the run. There's the shot! Just off target.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Barcola. João Neves, forwards and with intent.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been drilled forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Sabani. Marquinhos. Sabani. Sabani shifted upfield. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. Palmer. Cucurella. Now that's well seen too. Sabani. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Tries to get it clear. Nice touch. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Barcola. Barcola played out to the left flank. Garnacho gets rid without sophistication and claimed it back swiftly. Hakimi. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Sanchez getting this one clear. Palmer. Fernandez. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. So who's he picking out? Now who's going to be first to this? Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. And he shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Nuno Mendes.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Garnacho. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Dembele. Barcola. And here's Doué. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's had a crack. And he's there to get it away. João Neves. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Dembele. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. Danger averted for now. João Neves have it back and can go again. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. Garnacho tries a deft little ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And the ball is out of play. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos head over towards the opposite flank. And it's Doué. Hakimi. João Neves. Barcola. Fofana can get it clear. João Pedro. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space out wide. Garnacho. And that has been clubbed away. Cucurella. Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Garnacho wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Fernandez. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Due. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. João Neves, laid out towards the right wing. Turns and goes back. Deftly away. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Back into the middle. Mendes picks it up now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. No, that's not going to find its target. Barcola. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gets it away. Could go all the way here. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. He's got to be in. Takes a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sanchez claims comfortable. Palmer. Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he cuts out the supply. Do have a chance to counter here. Garnacho. Fofana, gently done. Due. And it's Hakimi. James is there, and he can get that clear. João Neves. This physical challenge. Now it's João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandez goes steaming forward. Zabani. Looking here to chip it through. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely, now then.
Fofana, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Hakimi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Dembele. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zabani. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani chooses to go cross-field. Barcola spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Sanchez claims it without any fuss. Chalobah. Palmer. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he spark a counter here? And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Zabani. João Neves, forwards and with intent. And it's Mendes. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Fernandez. Fernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played towards the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception, well timed. Fofana goes forward. Doué. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. Out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivered across. Only partially clear. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. João Neves. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, shooting chance! Chooses to go back. Nice control. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Cucurella clears it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's Ruiz. Oh, sweet feet. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
João Pedro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Garnacho. Cucurella. Now he's got space here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Garnacho has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Caicedo. Chalobah. Into the channel. Aimed in towards... Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. Marquinhos. João Neves. Lee Kang in, chasing after it. Cucurella. Fofana shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi. And it's played forward. And it's Mendes. And here's Barcola. Mendes. And that's aimed into the middle. Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Here's Barcola. He can get that clear. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Oh, such a clever touch. In by James. And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found a way through. Oh, he's in! Kvaratskhelia spread out to the left.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Showing good feet. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, nicely intercepted. Palmer. João Neves has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Neves. João Neves. That's a sharp pass. James makes the interception. Could move up a gear here. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sabani. Oh, can he get onto this? James. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Sabani looks to the other side. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. He's cut it out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Dembele, it's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, look at the space. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Caicedo. Deftly away. Kvaratskhelia. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Chalobah. James. Fofana. Aim forwards. Palmer. Caicedo. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. João Neves. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's played forward. And he's heaved it away. Fofana. Caicedo, forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And it's Mendes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. He can get that clear. Oh, delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella puts them all in. It's run loose here. And it's Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! Oh, nearly. Played out to the right. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lee Kang-in. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandes. Chalobah. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dembele. Oh, he's played it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Paris Saint-Germain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Hakimi plays it in. Here's a corner. Fabian Ruiz with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Neves. He's in here! Lee Kang in. Lee Kang, big chance!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caicedo gets it away. He came in hard, very hard. Barcola crosses it in, and the shot!
Oh, that's a waste.
Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Barcola. He's gone backward here. And here's Barcola. João Neves. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to get it clear. That's good play. João Neves. And here's Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! It's a loose ball. And they've got rid. Nuno Mendes. And here's Lee Kang-in. It's Dembele! Moved on forwards. Palmer. James, aim forwards. Fernandez, gently done. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. And it's played forward. Fofana. Half an hour gone in the second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes, and he's got his cross in. Fofana can get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lee Kang-in. Barcola. Picks it up out wide. Nuno Mendes. A chance to play it in. That has been knocked clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Always onto this. Now it's Pedro. Oh, super find. Pedro. Zabani does well to get it back. Barcola, and it's Dembele, and here's Barcola, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, oh great play! And here's Kvaratskhelia. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. Fofana forwards and with intent. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. João Pedro. Out to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He is through here. And it's Hakimi. That's surely a foul, free kick. Garnacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? Crossed into the box. Palmer. And he decides to cross it. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Clipped into space. He can run onto that. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Hakimi. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
João Pedro really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Kvaratskhelia. Clearly not happy with that. Barcola, backward it goes. Now it's João Pedro. So what can they make of this? Now it's Palmer. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. João Neves, gently done. Caicedo. Fernandes. Chalobah shifted upfield. Palmer is onto it in a flash. The pass has gone astray. João Neves. Ball's played through. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Fernandes.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Cucurella moved on forwards. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts, and it's gone back to the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fabian Ruiz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And now the breakaway. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Searching passes played there. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. That's tidy. Here's Barcola. Vitinha! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Fernandez. And it's played forward. Barcola. And it's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. James forwards and with intent. Has a look and plays it forward. It's just beyond his reach. Hakimi. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's found him and tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Takes aim and crosses. Vitinha steps in, and that's the end of that. Garnacho. Done delicately. Nuno Mendes. And here's Lee Kang-in. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. And that's been won straight back. And he's surging through. And the ball's come loose here. It's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Vitinha. And here's Barcola. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. He's found the way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The final 5 minutes. Chalobah. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani. Fofana. Garnacho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great work on the overlap. Paris Saint-Germain could have here their final chance. And the keeper beats it away. Caicedo. James. Fernandez. James, aim forwards. Palmer. Marquinhos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fofana. Chalobah. Caicedo. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pedro. Probing pass. That has been knocked clear. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Now it's Barcola. Oh, they could break here. Thinks one through. And it's hoisted clear. Chalobah. Fofana. Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been repelled. That's a throw. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's a mighty effort! Showing good feet. Barcola. João Neves. João Neves played out to the left flank. Barcola. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Paris Saint-Germain desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Hakimi chooses to go cross-field. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro, and the counter is on. Fofana. Cucurella, gently done. Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Palmer is fouled. He about as smooth as it gets, and they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.